Hey guys, I thought I wanted to do a little video on just what I do around here. With the other videos you've probably seen the setup already. I've just got one keyboard that enters in stuff and stuff down here with the instruments, the MIDI modules. They're a bit old school, but apparently people just keep using them, and I do too, so that's where most of the sounds come from. This computer here is an old Pentium 2.4. All it runs is really just a sampler software, and I load in specific samples and I control them with the MIDI interface. And the MIDI interface is a eMagic MT4. I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but that orange light down there is actually an eMagic MT4, and that allows me to control this, which is a Roland JV1080. On top of that is a Roland M-DC1 dance module. Then there's the amp, and then there's an Audity 2000, and that's surprisingly good. It's got a lot of sounds in there that I'm using now, and I've got it for 300, I think it was 350 bucks about 4 or 5 years ago from a friend. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That thing down the bottom is a valve amp. That's for the microphone, which we don't really need to worry about at the moment. As for the monitor setup, I've got over here a little plasma screen, and that just runs, music videos and things, just to like get me in the mood. But here we've got Event 2020 speakers. Event 2020 speakers, very important. They're at my eye level is between the tweeter and the main driver. There's the woofer there. So that just basically it points towards me, and that gives you the near field monitor effect. So if I stand about here, actually a bit closer, about here, it's very good for mixing things down, because you can hear a lot of stuff. I've got to put the EQ on flat in order to do that. I don't really have a good ear to mix down. I'd rather leave that to sound engineers and things like that, but I can get a rough mix down here. Now this computer here controls these two monitors here. I run the sampling software up here and whatever else I need here. This computer here, on the other hand, this is my main computer. It's an AMD, currently an AMD 5600, and that runs these 4 monitors here. So they're all asleep at the moment, but if I just touch the mouse a bit, they'll all just spring to life. Yes, I'm a Battlestar Galactica fan. If you haven't seen Battlestar Galactica, you should see it, because it's quite an interesting little piece of sci-fi. That wallpaper there, that's actually from Heroes, and that stuff up there is the HAL 9000 wallpaper that's floating around. That's from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Okay, I'm a bit of a sci-fi nut. Okay, let's get that out of the way. That's the sampler software. It's Contact. I know I'm old school when it comes to this stuff. I run a really old sequencer, really old. This is Cakewalk 3.01. It's copyright 1991 to 1994 by 12 Tone Systems. They went on to make other stuff, it's not even called Cakewalk anymore. It's like audio, cakewalk audio or something. Blech, I don't know. I don't care. This is what I know. This is what I use. And to power it up, well, we got to power up the modules. So I'm going to power all these up. Okay. I usually power this up too. Can never be too careful. Yeah, a tune might come to you. So now let's load up the latest project. It'll be Control Alt F1. There we go, and I'll run it. Same volume. And I've done what I always do. I forget to set these things to performance mode. I always use my little patch. This bad boy here needs to get set to multi-mode. Okay, let's try that again. And this thing down here, this is actually connected to the sampler, so by the time we get to this sequence here, this thing should start blipping or whatever. Okay, let's see if we can hear something. Okay, it's working. We're almost. Yeah. It's all going pretty well. I get quite a good bass from the speakers. I'll get that bottle of water out of the way. Bit of strings that came in here. Not actually strings, these are. Piano roll. There we go. Let's stop it for a minute. Yeah, so that's the latest project I've got going. Sounds alright. And what are the instruments I use? At the top here, it's dominated by, this is the Roland Sound Canvas JV1080, Super JV1080, sorry. That's all these sounds down to here. Yeah, all these sounds here is JV1080, and I've set them to, you know, what I usually use. I usually have here some strings, you know. Oh, what's going on? Why can't I hear that? Something's gone awry. Let's see, West Coast. Ooh, nothing. What's going on there? If I press play, it works. Let me see, look at the back there. Ah, something's not going to the correct place. I hate these problems. I hate these problems indeed. Yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can fix this up. Nope. MIDI. Yeah, right. Bugger. I think I might have to fix that up. Yeah, I'll fix that up and I'll start the video again.